What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Vale, man. Back with another video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Please do one of all three, if not all three. Really would appreciate it. So what I want to talk about is the Cavaliers. The NBA season. It's All-Star weekend. It's here. So, I just want to talk about, what's been happening in the first half of the season. Like a recap, really. So, I want to talk about the Cavs, like I just said. They traded everybody. But I think even if they wouldn't have made the trade, I think they probably still would have won the East. Because it's not like they were just like sorry. I think they just weren't playing hard. I think they were waiting for the playoffs. Everybody on there, they really just want to get straight to the playoffs. Sometimes a lot of teams when you're a certain type of player at a certain type of level, and you have other players around you of the caliber that they had, you tend to kind of overlook the season, and you just want to get right to the playoffs. You just want to hurry up and play for the championship. You just want to get right in there, and then that's what it kind of looked like. Like they wasn't really concentrating on the regular season, and it got frustrating at times because, sometimes this guy ain't playing hard, and then that guy ain't playing hard, and then they both looking at each other like, you get on my nerve, you know what I mean? It just developed, it just snowballed, out of control. Guys didn't like each other. Now that they got traded away, they taking shots, I guess that's what they're saying. And it just got out of control. So, they traded everybody. I think they traded Dwayne Wade to Miami because of LeBron. I think they kind of ran that. They probably ran that by LeBron first before they made that move. Send Dwayne Wade back. They probably were like, I think he had some insight on that. If Wade did have to leave Cleveland, where would he go? And I think LeBron probably had a little input on Miami. Because if not, then that just was a good thing for the Cavaliers organization to do, just to send him back down there. That just was a really classy move, and they deserve a thumbs up for that, sending him back to Miami. That was real classy. I liked that. And I also see Derrick Rose getting waived. I think he went to Utah and they waived him. So he's a free agent, man. And I kind of feel bad for Derrick Rose. He's going through something. You know what I mean? Wasn't really into it. You know what I mean? Earlier in the season, he kind of left basketball and kind of disappeared. And I guess he might have been going through some stuff. And, he just kind of disappeared for a few days or something like that. And then, reports kind of got out that Derrick Rose was quitting basketball. And so at the time, he kind of just didn't even want to play basketball. You know what I mean? And that's just crazy because Derrick Rose used to have so much talent. You know what I mean? And to see him going out the way he's going out, man, it's just sad. And, I kind of felt good for him at the beginning of the season, going to Cleveland, give him a chance to play, for a championship, a shot at the title, you know what I mean? And that's definitely why he went there. He didn't go there. He didn't want to go anywhere else, I would doubt, you know what I mean? Would have been a contract year for him. And he get the chance to play it for an NBA title. It just was a perfect opportunity for him, and I think he kind of just blew it. You know what I mean? I think he envisioned himself when he first signed this deal with Cleveland. I think he envisioned himself playing in the NBA Finals, having a great showing for himself in the NBA Finals, and then next season he would be able to, get a good contract. Make some of this money, this new money that's going around, and it just didn't work out for him. He got hurt early in the season. I believe he was saying some things like they don't really call the fouls fair, and the referees don't really respect him to give him certain calls, and you know what I mean. He was saying something like that, and I think they were playing Milwaukee, and he twisted his ankle. You know what I mean? He got fouled hard a couple times, and he just kind of got down about the whole situation. He kind of felt like I said, he wasn't getting respect from the referees, which is a way of him, kind of feeling like he's Derrick Rose. You know what I mean? He should get some calls. It's just certain calls that he should get. You know what I mean? And I think he don't get them, and when he don't get them, it kind of did something to him, to his ego maybe. You know what I mean? That he don't get the certain type of calls that certain other players would get. And with him having to go through another injury, with the ankle, I think it broke him down, man, and he got frustrated. You know what I mean? I think he got frustrated, and he just disappeared. You know what I mean? Mentally, Derrick Rose, he just blew it. He blew it. Just play hard, man. You know what I mean? Just play hard. You know what I mean? You're going to come back. It ain't like you're going for the year. You know what I mean? You're going to come back. You're going to have the opportunity to be there when the playoffs start. When you come back, just play hard, man. He really wasn't doing nothing. You know what I mean? Sad situation for him. He went to Utah. And then he got Wade. You know what I mean? So, we don't even know if Derrick Rose is going to play basketball again. You know what I mean? Like, he might walk away, from the game. You know what I mean? And you never really know, you know what I mean? Because I believe he disappeared on the Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks. You know what I mean? I think he did this with the other teams he was on. This is not nothing new for him. Something just eating away at him, and he just keep leaving the game. And I think it got to do with him always being hurt, man. He's just frustrated, especially when you feel like you got the talent to really do special things, and the opportunity just keep, you know what I mean? They just keep missing out. It's something that just keep him away from the moment. You know what I mean? And maybe that's what it was with him. But they traded him. Utah, they waived him. They got Rodney Hood from Utah, which was a really big pickup. You know what I mean, for the Cavaliers. And they also sent Jay Crowder over to Utah. Jay Crowder was a guy who was supposed to come over, man, and really just provide some defense. Be able to knock down some open threes. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, neither one of those tasks got fulfilled by him this season. He was one of the guys who didn't really play hard a lot. Certain guys come, man, and they too cool for school. You know what I mean? They lasted days ago. Like I said, they just waiting on the playoffs. So in the season, it just looks so bad, and y'all just can't do that. You gotta run, man. You gotta play hard. Just play hard. Y'all work out every day. This is what y'all do. I've been doing this. Just play hard every night. For some reason, they just didn't play hard every night, man. I think that's why. I think that's what it was. I'm sorry. It's just everybody was just feeling themselves to a certain level. You know what I mean? And Dwayne Wade. I didn't really talk about that side of Dwayne Wade, but Dwayne Wade is Dwayne Wade. You know what I mean? He's older. I think Dwayne Wade is about 36. 36, I believe, man. Probably 36, probably up there. He might be older than that. I think he's 36, 35, or something like that, man. But he's older. You know what I mean? Derrick Rose ain't really got a lot of, got a lot of rubber on the tire. You know what I mean? That tread is getting thin. He's been hurt before too. You know what I mean? And he's come back from a knee injury as well. Dwayne Wade. And his defense kind of was lacking last year in Chicago, and we kind of saw that. It was like I said, he's older though. He had problems in Miami. He was hurt a while there in Miami when they were in the finals, actually. You know what I mean? The first year that they went to the finals, lost to Dallas. He was healthy. But every year after that, he just kind of had trouble, man, with injuries. He never was himself, you know what I mean, after that, you know what I mean? That was kind of crazy, I hated to see that. I'm a Dwayne Wade fan, you know what I mean? He went down, and it just kind of been plaguing him too, injuries, man. That's what happened. When you're super athletic, jumping through the sky on all kind of angles, putting all the wear and tear on your knees and ankles, and you're making all cuts, and you know what I mean? Something's going to give. You're going to blow some kind of tire, probably. You know what I mean? If you're not the biggest, strongest guy, you know what I mean? But I think that's what happened with him. It was the injuries, man. He just wasn't himself. But like I said, Cleveland sent him back to Miami, man. It's good for him. I think he's happy. You know what I mean? He had like a little video up with him and his wife, and they were back in Miami, and they were happy. They seemed stoked about it, which is fantastic. So, you know, that's good for Dwayne Wade. Then, like I said, Jay Crowder was supposed to be a 3-and-D guy. Really wasn't. Jay Crowder just, I think he was only shooting like 30% from the three-point line. You know, so that was out the window, the three part. And then, you know, defensively, I think we may have overrated him. And then another thing Cleveland kind of did that kind of made him look worse than what he really was is they played him at the power forward position. You know what I mean? That's just not a good spot for him. You know what I mean? It's not. Jay Crowder needs to be a shooting guard. I'm not a shooting guard, but a small forward. And really, that's it. If you play any other position, it needs to be shooting guard. But I don't believe Jay Crowder's that tall, man. I believe Jay Crowder's only about 6'7", maybe 6'7", power forward. That's just stupid. Tyronn Lue kind of blew that, and you want to start, you know, Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson. You know what I mean? And I think they did the Jay Crowder thing to address the defensive issues that Kevin Love had. You know, he still has. He always had. And he's probably never going to be able to shake that. You know, he just can't play defense. So I think that's what Jay Crowder was supposed to come and be. But, you know, power forward's got to be able to go get some rebounds and block some shots, man, and be able to deal with bigger players. You know what I mean? And he just couldn't do that. And he just looked bad in that situation, man. He was getting scored on a lot. You know what I mean? And like I said, he wasn't knocking down threes. He getting scored on, man. It's like, it's what we brought you here for. You know what I mean? They just traded him. I think he might have been one of those guys where LeBron kind of bumped their heads a little bit wet. You know what I mean? And when it comes down to you or LeBron, man, it's going to be you. You know, you out of here. So I think that's what happened with Jay Crowder, man. They played him at the power forward position. Tyronn Lue made a mistake with that. They should have never did that. I think Jeff Green would be more of a power forward that they were looking for, that type of power forward, the long athletic power forward that could play defense but still knock down shots. I think Jeff Green probably would have fit that mold a little more. So I believe Jeff Green is even more worthy to start than him. You know what I mean? And they started him. You know, they just blew the whole situation. Jay Crowder's supposed to be coming off the bench, and he would be able to look better against a second unit. You know what I mean? And then when, you know, LeBron gets, you know, in foul trouble or something, he can come in and do a good enough job until, you know, the situation got handled or whatever it may be. You know, but I don't think Jay Crowder should be a starter. He's not a strong starter in the league. He's good, but if you want a contending team, Jay Crowder is not your starting small forward. He's just not, unless you're playing with LeBron. And LeBron really got to do more, especially when you ain't playing defense, man. You're supposed to lighten the load for LeBron. You ain't playing defense, and you ain't knocking down no threes. Man, you know, you got to go. So, like I said, I think they used him wrong, though. You know, Tyronn Lue kind of blew that. He had a part to play in that. And also, Cleveland Cavaliers traded Channing Frye and Isaiah Thomas to the Los Angeles Lakers. And Isaiah Thomas got hurt. Something with his hip. It was a bad injury. And he was supposed to come back and still be okay. But unfortunately, it just didn't look like that. You know, the whole trade they made for Kyrie Irving was just a bust because Jay Crowder didn't produce. And neither did Isaiah Thomas. And it's just like, you know, we kind of brought these guys over so we can win a championship. And neither one of these guys are really doing anything. You know what I mean? And we gave up Kyrie Irving for these guys. You know, so it just kind of looked like a bad business move. So they had to move Isaiah Thomas quick. You know, he was a guy who reportedly, you know, he had a big mouth in the locker room and he was too vocal. They said, um, which is something that he should have been more mindful of, man. You can't be a new guy on somebody's team and you only played about, you know, I mean, I don't know how long he played with the team, maybe about a month. If that, you know, you only been here a month, man, you can't come in here on a new team and, you know, say what you want to say. You gotta earn that, you know, when you're on a new team. Unless that's what they brought you over there for, and that's not what they brought him over there for. They brought him over there to be a scorer. He wasn't really scoring. His jump shot wasn't falling. He didn't look as quick. Me personally, I don't think he was healthy yet. I think they should have held on to him a little longer, let him get more rest. They were trying to rush him back, and they kind of just looked bad for him. I don't even think he should be playing yet, really full strength. I think he needs more practice. I think he's just rusty. You know, hopefully that's what it is, because I like Isaiah Thomas. You know what I mean? Isaiah Thomas was a beast, man. Isaiah Thomas, he averaged about 30 points a game last season, man. You know what I mean? Number one seed with the Boston Celtics. You know what I mean? 30 points a game. He was in the MVP conversation, and he was killing them last year, man. It just fell apart for him. You know, you kind of feel bad for him, especially with the way Boston traded him at the. You know, he played after his sister passed. You know, for this organization, and they still got rid of him. You know, which was bad. You know, it was kind of classless. You know what I mean? It was. It was kind of classless for Boston to trade, and that was wrong. But you know, I guess they kind of felt like they did what they had to do in order to, you know, win some games. You know what I mean? And can't really get mad at them for that. So from that point of view, it was a good move. You know what I mean? It worked out. Boston is, I think, the number 2 seed in the East right now. I think Kyrie Irving averaging about somewhere around 24, 25 points a game and around 4 to 5 assists probably. So he's playing good. Me personally, I thought his numbers were going to be a little bit more. Not the numbers, because 24, 25 points a game is good. But I thought he was going to have like one of those explosion games, you know what I mean, that the great ones have, like 63, you know what I mean, like 63 points on somebody. You know, I was expecting kind of one of those nights from him this season. And, you know, that didn't happen yet. It's only halfway through, but I thought he would have gave us something real special by now. That was like that, you know. Maybe I just overrated him because, you know, he's just, Kyrie is incredible with the handles. The best ever with the handle. And nobody, you know what I mean? And maybe I overrated him a little bit. I thought he was going to be, you know, well, he is. He is like that, though, you know. He just ain't did it yet. That's all. I think he's going to have one of those explosion games. He's definitely capable. And you can see why Boston would get rid of somebody like Isaiah Thomas, someone who, you know, played in a playoff game, though, you know, when his sister had passed, went through an unfortunate situation. He was real down on himself, and he still played, you know, for the organization because he just loved the Celtics. You know what I mean? And they traded him for, you know, an unstoppable point guard. You know, he was pretty unstoppable last year, but coming off an injury, some of them injuries that players get, man, they just don't really recover from them that well, man. They just don't really come back the same. And I guess Boston kind of saw it coming. The injury was worse than they thought. I believe the trade went through, but then when they heard about he might not be as healthy, they might have kept some information away from Cleveland about the injury. I think they had to give up something. It might have been the Brooklyn pick that they had to give up, but they had to give up something extra to make the pick righter. It was something like that was going around, man. So Boston kind of, they probably knew that was going to happen. So do you be loyal, or do you just do what's right for your business? And they chose business. You know what I mean? and it's working out. You know, but yeah. So they got Isaiah Thomas for him and Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder's gone. Isaiah Thomas is gone. Went to the Lakers. He's not playing really that great in LA. You know, I think he got ejected today. He played Rondo, and Rondo might have said something to him, something crazy to him about he didn't deserve a tribute video because I think it was a big thing with him and Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce got one, and they were kind of saying Isaiah Thomas didn't deserve one. And it was just a way of Boston trying to show their appreciation for what he did for them with the situation with his sister, like I was just talking about. So they was trying to mend something there. You know, they just wanted to show him that, you know, they really appreciate what he did. And for them to just really just, you know, block that and say negative things about that, I think that was kind of classless. You know, for people saying he didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? Is it really that big of a deal? You know what I mean? That's not a big deal. Why is that such a big deal? If they want to give him a tribute video, it's a video. That's it. What's the big deal? Let them do that for him. You know what I mean? I think they were trying to, you know, show him that they really appreciated that, man. People just hated on that. That was ignorant. It was just classless for them to do that. You know what I mean? Well, even though he did play for them, but he still don't deserve a video. What do you mean? It's not that big of a deal. It's just a tribute video. What's the big deal? Why is it that important? It's not even important. You know what I mean? Why you hating on this man for something that's small? That ain't nothing super big. That's something small. I didn't like that. I think they could have gave him the video. I think that would have been real. It would have been great, you know what I mean, for them to show him that they really appreciated, you know, the fact that he did that. I think that's why they did that. They wanted to do that. You know what I mean? And Channing Frye is a guy who's just, to me, they should have been got rid of. He's always been just a three-pointer guy. It's not even, you got guys who you say he's a D and 3 guy, meaning he gonna play defense, he gonna shoot three. They don't even look forward to him playing defense. Like, how easy is to play with LeBron James? If all you gotta do is be able to knock down an open three. You ain't even got to be able to play no defense. Y'all paying this man, he can't even play defense. Don't play defense. I mean, y'all paying him. And you wonder why LeBron and them is just, you know, they're upset about the situation. Listen, man, we got to get some guys on this team if we're going to beat the Warriors. Channing Frye ain't going to do nothing but help them beat the Warriors. What the hell is Channing Frye going to do? Ain't going to do nothing. Got to get rid of him. They should have been got rid of him. And in my opinion, they need to get rid of Kevin Love. You know what I mean? Everybody think this guy is so good. I just don't see it. I think Kevin Love is a guy who's his offense is based on people creating the shot for him. He doesn't create a shot. I've never seen him. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but that's not what he do. That's not his game. He doesn't excel at that. He's a guy he's knocked down open threes. That's what he do. And then he don't even play defense. They pay him about $20 million a year, and he don't even play defense. The Cavaliers have made some bad choices, man. You traded Andrew Wiggins away for this boy. This is crazy. You know, before they got him to Cleveland, he blew his knee out in Minnesota. Blew his knee out. And he lost weight. You ain't get stronger, so you blew your knee out. That's going to have some effect on you. Then you lost weight, so you ain't as strong as you was, and you ain't really going to be getting the rebounds you was getting. That's going to be, and then y'all trade a future star away for this guy. That's crazy. That's just crazy. The Cavaliers don't know what they're doing. The organization, it's not a good organization. It's not. J.R. Smith, to me, is a guy that they should trade. He's been playing good the last couple of games. But J.R. Smith to me is a talented player. Like he could dribble, he could go to the hole, he could fade away, he could. J.R. can do it all. You know what I mean? Offensively, I've seen him do everything. He could do it all. Dunk the ball, he could do it all. But for some reason, when they need somebody to step up and be another playmaker, he just act like he can't do it. Like it's something mentally with him. I don't know if he be nervous or he just feel weird about it when he playing for real and he just don't do it. Like it's something with his mind. He has a block on his mind. Because he can ball. I've seen J.R. Smith ball. Like in the little, man, J.R. Smith can ball. He can dribble. He can do it all, but he don't. Like, I don't even know how that sounds, but that's the type of player he is. He getting paid. He getting paid, good money. He getting paid by what? I think he getting paid, man, 18, 16 million, something like that. And the reason why you bring up the money is that, your production the money has to equal the production. You know what I mean? That's what contracts and trades are kind of based off. A lot of people don't pay attention to that, but sometimes, you salary dump. You try to, it's really based around salaries just as much as it is production. You know what I'm saying? And the contracts is huge when it comes to trades. People think it's just, man, it's you got to talk about the money. You got to make the money. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a big deal if Kevin Love was making $10 million a year. Then you probably would keep him. But when you taking up that salary cap, you limited on what we can really do out here to make our team better. You know what I'm saying? So we stuck with you. And you ain't really producing like we need you to produce when we play the Warriors. And they act like they're okay with it, man. You don't play no defense. How you gonna beat the Warriors, man? And they got Steph Curry and Kevin Durant and coming to the hole. Ain't nobody gonna be out there to block these guys. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose again, man. They had a chance to get DeAndre Jordan. They should have got him. I don't know why you didn't do that. DeAndre Jordan? He's not great offensively at all. But defensively, if he was with the right guy, I think if him and LeBron was on teams, that would be crazy defensively. And they do like a pick and roll on offense, and LeBron rolling into the hole, and the guy rolling with him, and he could throw the oop to was DeAndre Jordan. That's just money. That's too much money. Why you rather do that with Tristan Thompson? They just don't know what they doing. I don't know what they doing in Cleveland. The GM and them, this is the first good move they made right here when they traded them guys. Wait a minute, they got Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson, they got these new guys. It's the best move they made. They ain't made a good move yet. Everything they've done just been stupid. The organization just don't know what they're doing, man. They got to get better at that, man. I don't know what's going on. And now you can't trade Kevin Love because he even broke his hand. So you really stuck with him. You gotta wait for him to come back. Trade deadline gone. You stuck with him. You gotta play the Warriors again with Kevin Love on your team. You're gonna lose because he's scared of Draymond Green. You can't do nothing on Draymond. You scared. I see it. You scared of him. They're gonna lose again, man. LeBron gonna be mad again because you're holding on to these guys that y'all don't need to be holding on to. They're gonna be mad again. Everybody gonna be telling, oh, you're a girl. You're gonna be, listen, man. LeBron at the point in his career where all he wants is titles. He don't care. Y'all can hate him all y'all want. You think he's gonna stop trying to get a title? Can't stop him from trying to get a title. He don't care about what none of us think. So he want a title. He want rings. He don't want to hear that. That's where he at in his career. Man, LeBron don't want to hear that. You got to make this happen. We got to get this ring. He want to win a ring every year. He at the point in his career where that's where he at. He on that level. You know what I mean? And he playing on your team. How you not gonna make the proper moves in order to get this guy where he want to be? And he came back to y'all when he didn't have to. Y'all the worst organization. He came back. Man, y'all still, you know what I mean? Still making bad moves. Y'all didn't make no good moves before he left. With the situation with him went down and I think it was Delonte West. How do you keep Delonte West on your team? I'm just confused. If that situation was happening the way that they said it was happening, and him and LeBron, you know what I'm saying, and everybody knew except for him, and so they kind of was like maybe laughing about it behind his back. You know what I'm saying? If you a GM or owner, how do you let that situation still just be around the best player in the world on your team? You got to do what you got to do to make this guy happy. You gonna leave this guy on the team all year, and then he ended up being on the team the next year when LeBron was gone. Y'all really kept this guy on the team? We're trying to win championships, man. Chemistry and camaraderie, all that got to be, that's important. And they kept him on the team? I just don't know what that organization don't know what they doing, man. He should have never went back to Cleveland. Now he mad at them again, and they mad at him again. He done cussed people out at the meeting, the executive people. You know what I mean? They just, we should have never went back to the organization. Kevin Love, as long as y'all got Kevin Love, y'all ain't gonna win. Got to trade him. Trade him. Trade J.R. Smith. And trade Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't gonna win with J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith got to come off the bench. He's not really a starter. He's been a sixth man his whole career, except for now. But until he played with LeBron in Cleveland, he's been a sixth man. You're not even a starting caliber shooting guard, really. You was coming off the bench in New York. You and Jamal Crawford was in like the sixth man of the year award, going head up every year. You used to come off the bench. Now you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is he starting? He got older. He been coming off the bench his whole career. Y'all get him. He got older. Y'all get him for nothing because he really slowed down in New York. He really was like playing really bad. Him and Shumpert. You know what I mean? Cleveland had to give up nothing for them. You know what I mean? So y'all get him. And not only is he not playing as good as he used to, but he older now. And y'all start him. Y'all start him. Y'all put him in a starting lineup. Just don't understand it. I don't understand Cleveland. I don't understand the organization. They supposed to have a young boy out there right now. The Cleveland supposed to have a young boy out there. He's supposed to be like 25, 26. Shooting guard. Andrew Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever they would have got. If they would have, man, what was I talking about? I was talking about the Cleveland. Yeah, they could have had another boy on the team, man, if they wouldn't have did that. What did they do? Kevin Love. The Kevin Love trade could have had Andrew Wiggins. They blew that. LeBron need to have a young boy coming up right behind him right now. Andrew Wiggins could have been that. And he might be better than what he is now. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to take it over. He traded us away for a guy who blew his knee out. And J.R. Smith is a star. They shouldn't have went and got J.R. They should have got a young boy. You know what I'm saying? You got rid of Wiggins. Y'all got to get somebody young. And somebody that's really... And they thought JR was it, and he turned out not to be it. JR's a good shooter, man, but he don't put his all into it because he's too talented. He's way more talented than what he's showing. You know what I'm saying? He got talent. JR got game for real. I've seen it. He just don't do it. Like, why you ain't doing that? Yeah, man, but that's my take on the Cavaliers, man. The little Cavaliers. I want to talk about the Greek Freak, Milwaukee. People, the Eastern Conference really is what I want to talk about. People think Boston and Toronto and Washington even are the teams that can beat Cleveland in the East. Nobody's talking about the Bucks. In my opinion, when it comes to the playoffs, right, you're going to have to be able to match up with LeBron James. Because what happens every year is he kind of lollygags through the season. He don't care about the regular season. And then when the playoffs start, he play harder. So that's why in the playoffs, it just look like, it don't look nothing like the regular season. It's just like a total slaughter. Because he's playing harder in the playoffs. So in order for you to beat him or have some kind of shot at beating him, you got to have somebody incredible that can match up with him. That can, go back and forth with him and really match his effort and his production. We haven't really saw that. This is why he's walking through the Eastern Conference every year. We see Boston last year, they looked like they could do it, but realistically, they had Jay Crowder checking LeBron James. And he walked right through Boston. They walked through Boston, man. That was crazy. But that's what he do. And this is why I'm talking about the Bucks, because the Bucks got Giannis. And Giannis can match up with LeBron. If there's anybody in the East that can match up with him, it's Giannis. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be key. And I don't think nobody in the East can match up with Giannis. You know what I mean? Someone who can match up with LeBron. Other than, that's it for them two. It's just them two. You can't match up with them. Nobody in the East can. That's why I think them two gonna be the guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't talking about Giannis. And I think Jabari Parker can be, really crucial for how good they end up playing too, man. I don't know if people really remember the type of player Jabari Parker was, but Jabari Parker was pretty incredible. He got the potential to be, a scorer, like a Melo type. You know what I mean? Not like what Melo is, now, but, when Melo was younger. Jabari Parker got that kind of talent. I think he's a little more athletic than Melo. And, a little more quicker, a little more faster, jump a little higher. But I think, Melo shoot better. He don't shoot like Melo. Not at all. But he's more of a high flyer than Melo. You really have to watch him and check out some highlights. But Jabari Parker got game. And if he can come back and stay healthy, him and Giannis together could be trouble. Especially when Cleveland get Kevin Love back in there. Because in my opinion, when Cleveland gets Kevin Love back in there, the defense is going to be terrible. They look good now because Kevin Love ain't playing. They beat Boston. And they beat the Oklahoma City Thunder because Kevin Love ain't playing. They beat Minnesota because Kevin Love wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? They beat the Hawks because Kevin Love wasn't playing. That's what it is. Like, Cleveland keep holding on to this guy, man. He's a cancer on defense. When it comes to defense, he's a cancer. Period. You know what I'm saying? He's just not good. But anyway, the Bucks. I think the Bucks got a shot. I like Thon Maker. You know what I mean? I like Thon Maker. I like Brogdon. You know what I mean? Thon Maker and Brogdon coming off the bench. Dellavedova was okay. Him and Jason Terry's pretty okay. Backup point guard position. Either one of them could really come in and give you some solid minutes. I think Chris Middleton is pretty good. I think he got a good fadeaway. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't pay him no attention though. I think Chris Middleton can play. And then you got Giannis, of course. And you got Bird, and you got Henson. They starting. Eric Bledsoe was just added over there. Eric Bledsoe was a good pickup. I think they really got him because they want somebody that's going to be able to go back at Kyrie Irving. I think that's why they picked him. Plus, he didn't want to be in Phoenix. And when the player don't want to be in a situation no more, it's really, really easy to get that player. Because since he's requesting a trade, which means he's not happy, which means he's not going to perform well, and what the organization want to do at that point is they want to hurry up and get you off their team because they want to win games and get a replacement here as quick as possible so they can really focus on winning games and trying to win a championship. So that's why when a player, you know, requests a trade, you can really get rid of them. And teams don't really offer you a lot. You know what I'm saying? But excuse me. This is like it's like 4 in the morning, but I just had to make sure I did this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's really easy to get those guys, and you know what I'm saying? So that's why they was able to really get him. I don't even know if they gave up for him. When I say him, I mean Eric Bledsoe in Milwaukee. I don't even know if they gave up to get him, but they got him. You know what I'm saying? Great pickup. So we just I think the Bucks gonna surprise some people. I do. I think the Bucks gonna be good. And as far as the West, I think Paul George and them, I think they can beat the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? I think, like I said, the playoffs is all about matchups. The regular season stuff don't matter. You know, just because you lose the game to some team in the middle of the season, that don't mean nothing. People be thinking too much about the regular season. The regular season don't really mean that much as far as what's going to happen in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And I think Russell Westbrook hate the Warriors so bad. I think when they play them, I think he's gonna play so hard, and he's gonna try to will his way to a win over the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? So they can move on to the next one. I think he wanted so bad, and Paul George ain't playing this season. He going hard. Paul George going hard, leading the league in steals and deflections and all that. And you know he killing on offense. Got game. You know what I'm saying? The Thunder want to beat the Warriors bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna do it, but they want to beat them. You could tell they want them. So the Houston Rockets, though, you know what I'm saying, playing pretty good. A lot of people didn't think Chris Paul was gonna work out over there, but I don't know why people thought that. That was dumb. Anytime you get rid of Patrick Beverly for Chris Paul, it's gonna work out. It's gonna get better. how is it not gonna get better? Like, that's just crazy when people are saying that. And they killing them. Chris Paul and Harden, they killing them this year. They killing it. James Harden gonna be the MVP. James Harden is he underrated. This boy a beast. James Harden could arguably be the best player in the league right now. Like, it's arguable. Like, you can say that right now. You know what I'm saying? This guy be killing. He had a triple-double this season, but he had 60 points. You had a triple-double, but you had 60 points? I think it's like the first time in NBA history anybody ever did that. And y'all won the game. You had 60 points and you had a triple-double, bro. That's crazy. Get to the line a lot, but still. Hey, I don't care. Easy money. That's all that is for him. Free throw, easy money. Can't get mad at him for getting that easy money. There ain't nothing like some easy money. Don't you want some easy money? I want some easy money. James Harden getting easy money, man. Easy. He make it look easy. James Harden called off the dribble, man. Please. Ain't nothing you could do. Nothing. I think him and LeBron are the only superstars that play good against the Warriors. Damian Lillard play good against the Warriors too. But other than them three, man, nobody else really playing good against the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook. Well, the new Thunder play good against the Warriors. But y'all know what I mean. Yeah, man, but that's my take on the first half of the NBA season, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Man, this video been going on for 44 minutes. I'm going to end it here, man. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching, man, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back with new videos, man. Subscribe to my channel, man. I had to disappear for a minute. You know what I mean? I had to take care of some personal issues, and it just required all my time at the moment. You know what I mean? And I had to disappear. But I'm back now. You know, I'm going to be on these videos again, man. So subscribe to my channel. I got to do a video about the Triple G and Canelo fight. They got a rematch. And I gotta do a video about I don't know if a lot of people know who Chris Eubank Jr. is, but Chris Eubank Jr. got a fight coming up this weekend. I want to do a video on that, talk about that. Chris Eubanks is one of my favorite fighters in the world. This boy is cold, but we're gonna get into that in the next video, man. Peace.